Hi everyone, welcome back. For today's mani, we're going to be using dip powders and a nail wrap from Cosmic Nails, and we are on day 31 of the Halloween series. I cannot believe it. Time went by super quick during this series, and I had so much fun. I really hope you got some ideas and you were able to see some really fun Halloween powders that are available, and hopefully you got some great ideas. So we're starting off right now with the gel method, and we're dipping into Black Forest cake. Now I'm only going to do one dip on this nail and then one other nail. That is going to be the nail that we're going to add those nail wraps to. Now, realistically, you do not need to use like any specific color when you're using the specific nail wrap that we're using with Cosmic Nails because it has a white background already and a darker background. So it's not going to matter which color you put under it because you're just going to see that nail wrap. A nail wrap is very different than using a decal per se, because a decal you really want a really light background to make that decal pop, but with this nail wrap it does not matter. So really for aesthetic purposes only, that's why I picked that that light lavender purple color. But overall it's just going to build up strength on that jelly tip. So anyways, we are diving into this other color here, which is so fun, and the name is even funner. It is called Fang-Tastic. It's a really pretty purple. It's a very light purple, but yet it like shines through because we have these really fun elements in here of these glitters. We have hexagon shaped glitters, we have some smaller circular glitters, we have bats. I know, right? Bats I have been like my favorite this season. If and they're just like so fun to play with. They're shaped glitter, but yet I see that after I've been using a whole bunch of them this season that they are laying very flat, and I feel like they're very user friendly. So you can see there, just tapping that down gently, that how flat it's already laying. And I'm dusting off after curing. It did not wiggle away or anything like that. All right, so you could totally leave this nail as is, how that glitter organically placed on the nail, but we're gonna jazz it up. I am completely obsessed with these like black line glitters. They look like confetti pieces. So I really want to focus on adding some of those and some smaller glitters. Now I'm going to go ahead and shimmy this cupcake liner just to get more of those bigger pieces up. And I also want to go ahead and add another bat to this as well, and then a couple other big pieces of glitter. But this glitter is so fun because you're going to be able to do many different things with it and get different looks, it depending on if you want more of like a jelly coverage kind of look versus building it up like we're doing right now, or just not focusing on the bats at all. Like you could totally rock this color all year long. So then to really focus on those bats, I pulled a little bit of that dip powder out there. It killed me because I love this so much, and I feel like dumping dip powder is kind of a waste, but it was totally worth it in the end because I was really able to focus on these really fine like black lines to just really build up this nail here. And it was really fun to hand place these. I'm just using a precision tool. You can use an orange wood stick as well, but overall such a fun glitter. So I'm just making sure that I am putting some more glitter on these bare spots here, and then we're just going to go ahead and keep building that up. I cured off camera, and then I'm going to go ahead and seal this in right away with a layer of gel base because I do not want any of these glitters or bats to pop up or anything like that. So how fun is this after we place all those glitters? I did hand place some off camera before I cured it, but overall so fun. And then this dip powder right here, it is called It's Alive. This one is really fun because it's like the perfect Halloween green. It's not like your traditional like neon green. It's just like the right undertone. And then it has like these really fun chameleon flakes. And depending on which way the light hits it, there's like teal, there's purple, there's even blue. Overall, it's so pretty. So I'm really going to take my time here and just go ahead and just make sure everything's super flat when it comes to using this dip powder. Really, anytime it comes to using a dip powder that has flakes in it, I really like to make sure that I'm taking my time so everything is laying very, very flat because I want to be able to build off each dip. So this is what it looks like with one dip. I cured for 30 seconds. We are dusting off. Now, when you are using flakes, when you go ahead and dust off, initially you are going to take away some flakes, but it's okay. You can always add more with that second dip, and you can always hand place. All right, so this second dip for me was critical. So you can see here, we dipped it in here and we definitely picked up more flakes. So I'm just going to go ahead and dip in there again because I wanted to pick up even more flakes. And then I'm just going to gently tap that down and just make sure everything is laying really flat. Also, this is a thermal changer as well, so it's really pretty and it fades into like a darker tip. I really like it so much. So here's what it looks like with that second dip, and wait till you see it brushed off and cured. It's like a whole nother animal on its own. But overall, such a fun color. Plus this green, again, it's not only perfect for spooky season, but you're going to be able to use this color honestly whenever you want, especially for like St. Patty's Day, or even paired with like a dark purple or like a teal. I think would be super pretty with these chameleon flakes. They're just overall really pretty, and depending on what way that light hits it, they are beautiful. So we're dusting off here, and you can really see now those flakes are just coming through, and they are just gorgeous. Wait till you see the finished mani with that gel top coat and everything. It is really pretty. So filing and buffing was super easy. I'm just cleaning up and reshaping just a little bit. I did not need to buff directly on top of those nails at all, which I prefer. Now it's time to play with that really fun ghost nail wrap. So before we get into that, I'm going to do a layer of this Makartt transfer foil gel glue. It is a gel, so you do have to cure it. I cure it for 60 seconds. Now when I'm working with a nail wrap, I prefer to use a transfer foil glue because of the extreme sticky tacky surface that you get. You get a way better sticky tacky surface than using just a regular gel base and curing it for 30 seconds. So now I'm just trimming that little nail wrap exactly to that size of the nail with a little bit of extra wiggle room. So we will have some of that nail wrap that is going to be hanging over the free edge there. Now nail wraps are a little bit more forgiving than like that fragile decal. So you could see there I was kind of struggling with that back paper there. So now I'm going to go ahead and place that jelly stamper here on that nail. Just really press down that nail wrap here and just have it form on that nail. And then I'm going to take this flat brush that has a little bit of acetone on it. I'm just carefully pressing down this nail wrap, having it become one with the nail. And I'm really taking my time to get rid of any of that extra that is hanging over the nail. And I'm just making sure that I'm not taking away too much or getting rid of that image on top of the nail. Just want to make sure that you have a very gentle hand because acetone and decals and nail wraps do not go well together. So you just want to make sure that you are just taking your time so you are not risking getting rid of any of that image. And then I am gently tapping that on the top of that decal or nail wrap as well to get rid of any air bubbles. Then to seal it in right away, I am doing a layer of gel base. I cure that right away for 30 seconds. And then I'm going to finish up with a layer of gel top coat, cure for 60 seconds. Now I did the rest of the base coat off camera, and we're finishing up here now with a layer of gel top coat on the rest of the nails, and then we're going to cure for 60 seconds. And I did the rest off camera, and here's the finished mani. I really like it. I feel like we have like some fun, kind of like traditional Halloween colors. We incorporated that green, the purple, and then I really wanted to do like a black nail with ghosts, but then I saw these nail wraps and I'm like, well, the background is dark and it has ghosts, so this is a perfect alternative, and they were super fun. They're also super adorable. All right, so that picture that you are about to see pop up here, that is the image you need for today's giveaway for that 31 days of Halloween series that we did. And you can enter in that giveaway by clicking on that description box below and then click on that link. That is the Google form to enter in today's giveaway. But I hope you had so much fun during this series. I did. We're going to do something very similar coming up for that holiday season. I can't believe that Christmas and holiday season is right around the corner. But the rest of the week, we're going to throw in some more Halloween and some fall manis, do a little Thanksgiving, and then we'll get into another series here. But I really hope you enjoyed this series, and we will be picking the winner this week for that giveaway. All right, so I hope you all have a great Halloween season, and I'll see you in the next spooky one.